Sing, Muse.
Who brought these drugs? Who brought that good stuff? Who brought these drugs? Who brought the drugs? Hit 'em with the magic tune. Eyes rolling back of the head. Like a zombie do. What kind of drugs is this? Zombies out of it. Drugs on their face. Just a little taste. Blood drinkers. Death illa. What the fuck is going on? These motherfuckers, they straight gone. Snapping necks, I'm cashing checks. Lovely ladies, know I'm it. Dancing over with the broomsticks. These motherfuckers passed out. Their fucking eyes roll back and they're out of it, baby. We're moving on through. 1, 2. Who brought these drugs? Who brought the drugs? Hit 'em with the magic tune. Eyes rolling back of the head. Like a zombie do.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon on this morning edition. Fantastic. Oh, people, I knew that you'd want the good stuff, and I want to bring that to you, but I want to tell you something as we get warmed up here. I want to tell you something important. This week, I had the privilege of reading 2 emails on the same day, back to back. The first one was one like I've gotten from a number of people. It's from one of you who said, look, I am autistic as hell, and I appreciate your work because for some reason, I understand you. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Now, that's not the first one of those I've gotten. After that, I got an email that said, hey, you ought to cut out the theatrics. And I've gotten numerous emails just like that. And I want to tell you something. I'm sticking with the autism crowd. Do you understand? Tits out. Let's do this thing. Now, these texts are all that's important. Now, what am I going to do today, people? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to work on some material with you. I'm going to invite you into the workshop, and we're going to see how things are run. You have been listening for a couple of years to me talk about translation and what is the process and how does a classicist work. Well, today we're just going to work as a classicist would work, and we have something very, very special in front of us. Very special in front of us. You make me small. We have something very special in front of us today. Today, I want to bring you to the 7. I want to bring you to the 7. Are you ready for this, people? This text is going to blow your mind. This is no history. This is no lyric poetry. This is no tragedy, drama. It's not funny. What is this that we're going to look at today? Today, we're going to look at the ritual. And today, I am speaking directly to an invisible Son of God. Yes. So, we are just in the workshop, and I just want to proceed accordingly. Now, realize that this is a special piece of meat that I've got to serve you today. Do you understand? This is a special piece of meat. What is this? This is Greek magical papyrus. Oh, God. Christ me, baby. Does it have Christing in it? Of course, I wouldn't bring you anything without a Christing in it. And you know what's hilarious, people? All of these Bible scholars sit around and say, We don't know what the Christing is, right? What's a woman? What's a Christ? Woman's everything. A Christ, it's a drug. And we just keep hitting them with it. And it makes us, those of us who are sitting here watching this, it makes us realize how in the dark those so-called authorities are. Your preacher, your pastor, your priest, your theologian, your seminarian, your next door neighbor who's screaming at you about how much Jesus loves you. Now give back your benefits. That person you're talking about, right? Fantastic. Fantastic. Isn't that something? Let them eat cake, right? It's no longer let them eat cake. It's well, everybody dies, right? The starvation, the privation of the nutriment of life. Do you know where she needs to be? She needs to be in the Garden of Eden, creating the water of life, baby. You missed the boat. You missed the boat, people. What is this crazy thing? Make me small. You put your images up there. They're nice. What is this? Nobody came here to see my bald head. Oh, yes, some of you did. I know. I get those emails too. All right. What is this document I'm about to give you? It has a Christing in it. And it is an actual ritual. It is a mystery. It is the execution and performance of a mystery. It is a map. It is a map. And it's a score. It has a chorus. And it has music. And this is the earliest form of music that is recorded. Period. Now, I know we've got some Euripidean choruses, and I know they put some musical notation and figured out. This is what that comes from. This is a tradition of music where notes are wandering planets. Do you understand me? Put yourself back into their little shoesies. Okay. Wandering planets. Right? Okay. Do you understand? Do we need a magician? Yeah, we do. But not the kind that makes things disappear for $20 a head. We need that kind of magician who knows those drugs, who knows how to trip the rift. Wait a minute. There are instructions for this. People, the mysteries themselves are the process of executing, tripping the rift, causing the invisible to become visible. And this is a map through it. It is a ritual. It is a ritual. People are saying, oh my God, what kind of craziness is this, right? You thought I was saying Hail Satan to be funny, right? No, my friend, no. Now, where are we going to land? We're going to land in a place where you and I can feel the light. We are going to the place of the light bringer. The light bringer. Are you ready for the light bringer? Oh God, don't assume. Don't assume, right? Eosphoros. Eosphoros. We're going to the place of the dawn. Right now, why am I saying that? Because it's creepy sounding? No, because we have to start with the dawn if we're going to find the mystic metal. I don't care if you understand that or not. This is them. These rites are always dawn rites. It's the dawn bringers who facilitate these rites. Lucifera herself, baby. Do you understand? Oh God, where are we? We're with those hunters again, are we? On horses and stuff with bows and yes. Oh, and by the way, people, next time, next episode, I've got a fantastic new apocryphal Greek text from the 2nd century. Oh, and people, now it's got everything. It's got the drugs, it's got the right, it's got the Christing. Oh God, it's got whew! Oh, people, we are on fire. Can you feel it? Are you making that water of life yet? You know what I mean? Bring it. Love it. Damn straight. Okay. Now, pull up the text. Pull up the text. Make me small, please. I don't like to be so big. Make me small. Fantastic. I want them to focus. Now, you've got to blow this up and I've got to be able to, okay. People, there you go. People, what is this text that you're looking at? Now, you're going to have to pull out all of your stops now linguistically. Do you understand me? First of all, we just have to explain the text. What kind of text is this? This is not a normal text, people. I want you to look down to about line 490. Right? What the hell is that? 3 P's? Right? What? Oh my God. Couple of sigmas, some p's, rho. What the hell is this? What kind of instruction is this that we've got, people? This is a compound text. It is a liturgy. It is instructions to induce a mystery. Okay, people? That's all. That's all. I want you to look at the first line. The first line is a line of address. A line of address. Silathi moi. Pronoia. Kai psyche. Right? Please. Be considerate to me. Pronoia and psyche. Who is psyche? Who is psyche? She is your soul. She is your soul. Did you know that? Did you know that? Yes. Oh, God. God. And who is pronoia that we're talking about? Who is pronoia at this dawn ceremony that we're performing? Right? That we're Christing in people too. And guess what? I get Christed. It's hilarious. It's gorgeous, man. It's absolutely beautiful. Pronoia. She's the one who brings you everything that is goddamn beautiful. She's that one who walks next to you and writes your story. You didn't know you had a muse that walked next to you and wrote your story? Yes, you do. There are 7 stars the bringer of dawn holds in his right hand. Hear me, Son of God. Fantastic. Oh, God. Psyche, right? Who is Psyche? Who is, oh, just don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, but she's gorgeous. And Hermes absolutely adores her. He does. He does. He does. He knows that Eros is the rightful lover of the human soul. Isn't that cool? Okay, now, do you understand where we are in time and space? What's quantumly going on? I don't care if you don't like theatrics. I don't care. Because this is Bacchus, right? And we don't have time to deal with people who don't care about Jimmy. Oh, wow. There's nobody in the back of my Falcon. Do you understand this? People. It's too early in the morning for Timmy. Let's go, please. Bring back the text, people. People, I just want to share a little bit. Are you ready to get ready? Are you ready for this ceremony, right? Are you ready? Look at the second line. I just want you to look at the first word in the second line. Everybody who's learning Greek, help me pronounce that. This is our word for the day, mysteria. Mysteria. Look at the gorgeous accent over that Ada Musteria. Now they were pitching at people. Remember, this is music, and we're talking about it like idiots. People have been blown into the past, right? We don't have this tech. English doesn't employ this tech. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. You got to appreciate Mother Greek, baby. Right? You go right in before you start taking off things and stripping her down to her bare beauties. Right? Appreciate her from a distance, Mustadia. This is the mystery. And who is worthy of this stuff, right? A child is. A child is. What's going on here, people, in this document? You are bringing your daughter. Who are you? You are a father. And you say, well, wait a minute. I got a sacred temple, not an obelisk between my fritter fries. No. Doesn't matter. You're a father. And you're bringing your daughter to the initiation. Why is she going to go through an initiation? You are going to push her into the realm beyond. She will transfer her soul beyond the limits of death in order to bring back a vision that will guide her through her life, a way of opening up communications between you and me and the invisible. Do you understand? This is the mystery. Do you hear me, Son of God? Let's see what they missed. Now, people, this text, go ahead and put the text back up there. When is this text composed? This is edited. This text is put together, right, and edited by some fancy Nancy Germans in the 1900s early. Right? And what are they doing? These linguists, oh God, they're so good. But they're trying to figure out, what the hell does all this mean? This is no ordinary text, people. One of the things that you've got to reckon is the music that is in the text. The instructions, right? Everything's pretty clear. He even says he's gonna, hey, daughter, right? You got to take, this is line 3. He says, it's necessary for you, my beloved sweetie daughter. No, it doesn't say that. It just says daughter, but I don't know. I think it sounds like a nice guy. It's necessary for you to partake of the hulus, those juices, botanon, of the plants. Do you understand? Why? What is he doing? He is initiating her, right? Well, he isn't. He's just facilitating it, right? Oh, God, is it gorgeous? Now, why are we doing all this, people? Look after the line forward, the fourth line down. Look at the second half of the line. En omegas theos, Helios mitras. Mithras. Who are we approaching in order to initiate the mysteries? We are approaching Helios. Helios Mitras. Okay? Mitra is the Lucifera. She is the one who brings the dawn. And do you know what? We must into the eye of Helios. All right. All right. Fantastic. Now, for the son of Apollo, I know that you know well Helios and Apollo, right, are the same. That ray of light is a ray of music. What is the quantum physics behind what's going on? I don't know. Can we get to the Christ thing though, Paul? Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The rays of the sun, people. Do you understand the technology now? Great God, Helios. Yeah. What are we asking for? We're asking for Hermes. We are the human soul, and we are asking for some sort of communication, some avenue to open up, people. Do you understand why it is when you bring yourself to climax in this quantum reality, it is a line of communication? This is the tech, the Bronze Age drug tech that is so powerful requires a religion that is primarily physical. It is rooted in your physicality. And it turns out the place we start is with the 7 whom we hold in our right hand as bringers of dawn. Yes. Do you have an image of the 7? Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, people. Now, I want you to realize the father is going to tell his daughter, hey, you're going to take these drugs and you're going to go through this process, right? And you will receive that messenger. Oh, God. All right. Bring back up more text. Let's do a little more text. Now, remember, these Germans who are writing this all out trying to figure out, oh, God, what is this Aryan queen? What is the force of the Mithraism? What is the power of the Medwa? This is what these texts are, people. You realize these are Christing mysteries. And who is it that we know was performing this, was instigating, initiating, discovering this rite, according to the historians? It was Medea. Right? You are looking at Mitra herself. And the first place that she sends you is to the 7. Oh, God. Okay. Blow it up. People, look at this. First Genesis of my Genesis. Wait, what? Oh, God. I told you the metal spellcraft is there, right, people? Right? Remember, who is it that's performing this rite? It's the one who holds the strings. Isn't that gorgeous? The one who holds the strings. First Genesis of my Genesis. And look what follows. Genesis protetes emes geneseos. And look at what follows it. Alpha, epsilon, eta, iota, omicron, upsilon, and omega. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am showing, revealing to you the 7 stars, the 7 wanderers. For the strings. This is the physics that will cause the rite to work. This is the scale. Can you blow this up, Chewy? Can I blow it up? Let me see. Boom, a little bit. Maybe I can. No, you can't highlight this. I've tried. And if you click it, it'll switch the page. Stop. If you click it, it'll switch the page. Don't. No, it's okay. Just leave it. People, right? Oh, you mean like this? Look, people, right here. Thanks. Look, people, right here. Alpha, epsilon, eta, iota, omicron, upsilon, omega. And what are those? Those are the vowels of ancient Greek. The vowels of ancient Greek. Those are the 7 wandering stars. First beginning of my beginning. Oh, God. People, do you understand what's going on? First beginning of my beginning. Archetismes. Right? Archeprote. Now, watch the initiation. What happens? Sa, 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 fr. No, what? Oh, God, did somebody give that guy too much to drink? Now, people, I want to step back and say, no. People, look at what I'm underlining here. Look at what I'm circling. You see these three P's and these three sigmas and this phi and this rho? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Huh. Interesting, right? It tells us what those are. This is your percussion, your sibilation. Your percussion and your sibilation. Those are their terms, not mine, people. Do you understand? Okay. This is the spirit of spirits. Do you understand? This is the first of the spirit in me. Right? We're pulling out our daughter's psyche. And then what follows it? Ma. You see these three mews? Ma. Do you know what I did, people? Make it small. Make it small. I was like, Muse, what the hell's going on? I was like, Muse, what the hell's going on? There's this meow. How the hell am I going to figure this out? I can't. The Son of God is depending on this. How do I figure it out? Can you show me? She did. I went right to a scoliast, somebody who was commenting, talking about it. Oh my God. Mew. You know what the mew equals? It equals the vocalization that the mystery initiates make when they mwell. When they what? Mwell. What? It's translated by the English word bellowing. Bellowing. It is the sound. It is the sound that we make as beasts when we bellow. Now, people, okay, it's in text. Fantastic. Let's keep going. It's absolutely gorgeous. I want to get us to the 7 because I want you people to see her. Oh God, she's so gorgeous, people. Right? All right. People, look, after the bellowing, I want to jump a little ahead. First, I want to see the first of my fire, right? First of my fire. Now, look, people, again, we've got a set of words that are not words, right? And all the German classists were like, oh, meine goodness, right? What is this doing? What is the text doing? Right. Now, they oftentimes put voces magicae. They decided, hey, we'll come up with some Latin, like a lot of classes do. We'll name this according to Latin or Latin words, roots, and we'll say this is, I don't know, magical voices. Can you believe that, people? Do you know how helpful that is? That's totally unhelpful. Now, John Scarborough and I, go ahead. Yeah, no, take me back. John Scarborough and I would sit in a tavern on campus at the University of Wisconsin in the afternoons after classes. I'd meet him at the tavern or his office, and we'd walk to the tavern, and we would sit there with a pint and these texts, and he would talk about how crappy the translations are, and you say, "Oh my God, no, he's here." Well, no wonder you're such a gadfly. No wonder you're. No, people. He was involved in the translation. He was doing some of the translations. They're published. You can see them. If you use the Hans Dieter Betz text and you check it out, you'll see that Scarborough is one of the translators. So I sat there with him drinking pints, looking at these texts, right? And he would talk about what was so bad about them. And they are very difficult. These are master level texts. You really are out of your league just due to the fact that you are a modern person. You're out of your league. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot that this text demands of you. And there's a lot of work to be done on them. They didn't realize. Let's go back to the text. They thought these were magical voices. And they didn't realize that they're not. They're musical notation. These are notes, people. Combos of notes. I guess you call those chords. Eta, upsilon. Those are two notes, right? Two different notes. And now, characteristically, now notice there's two and then three and then two, right? Sometimes there will be three with all the same note. Okay. Gorgeous. What are we gonna do with these notes? We're gonna make that water of life, baby. Right? That essence, right? That first earth essence. Okay. What are we going to get out of this? A soma teleon, man. Do you understand? The teleon is the rite. You are going to get an initiated person. Where is the 666? Now look at this, people. This is interesting. You see this? The dude, one of the dudes that's working on this long time ago, is leaving notes along with a little German commentary every once in a while, right? But he's telling you where all these terms can be accessed in literature. And yeah, it's fantastic, people. Look at this, Tuchen and Psychen, right? Now he's going to recognize Ptuche. Wait a minute, what? You just put a P on the front of that word for chance. Who is Tuche? Tuche is chance, right? Oh, God, let's jump through this. Look, here he is more. Oh, God, this guy's loving it. Right? Look at his notes. Oh, is that the A&RW? It's probably, I don't know, Aufstieg and Niedergang. Right? 1930. Current reading, 1930. Fantastic. You people see where we are in time? Isn't this gorgeous? This isn't an argument. This isn't theology. It's just, look at this. Okay. Let's keep going with some text here, people. Look how, here's the German. Here's the Deutsch people. Isn't it? Yeah, I can zoom out. Nach deinen Lehren. Okay. Let's go back to the Greek. The Greek is gorgeous. Okay. Oh, God, people. Okay. Now, what I think I want to do, I want you to jump down to this middle line. What am I looking for, people? I'm looking for Tohieron Pur. I'm looking for that holy fire. I want to see Theasomai to Abuson. What are we looking in? We're looking into the abyss. We're looking into the abyss, people. Right? We're looking at Aether. Right? We're looking at that which is immortal. Oh, God. Now, hang on. People, I want you to look in the middle of the page. Look in the middle of the page that I've got here. I've got this concept of actinon. Right? I've got some kind of spirit that is coming from the rays. Wait, what happened? Yeah. You took your drugs, like Daddy said. They played the music. And you're in the middle of your initiation. And where, people, are we always ending up? We're always ending up as children of Uranos and Gaia. We're always ending up with some kind of Christing. Some kind of Christing. This is that liturgia, right? This is that process that we've got. I'm rushing you to the virgins because I want you to see them. Let's see. Do you have anything, Scholar Man, that you want there for us to notice? Nah, not really. Not really. That's okay. I'll find him if he's there. I got one for you coming up. Oh, some more German. Fantastic. Okay, now. Listen up, people. All right? Okay. Listen up and please notice our invocation of silence. We've now entered a conversation between the invisible and the visible, and there has to be silence. There has to be silence. I want you to pay attention. All right? Okay. I'm looking for the virgins. Yeah, that's okay. Here we go, people. I told you I'm doing something different. I'm just workshopping, right? So I've been working on this for a few days. You know, I come back to it every once in a while. This is the famous what they call, and I hate that they do this, but Mithraic liturgy, right? Look at who we're invoking here, people, on line 640. Well, I'm looking for the 7 because that's really why we came today. Kurie Haire. He's creating the Kurios, the Lord, who is megaladuname, right? Completely able in all ways, greatly enable, right? Oh, God, that great ruler, that king, you know, I'm the best of the gods, Helios. Ho Kurios tu Uranu kaites geis. The Lord of heaven and earth. In the beginning, God created the Uranos and Gaia. This is their Lord, the God of gods. Do you understand me? This is the guy who has all the power, baby. Right? Excellent. Okay, people, look in the middle. Look in the middle. I just wanted you to see the ichor of the sperm, right? Ichorospermatiku. Do you know what you are as a soul? You are an entity trapped within a spermatic ichor. Okay, now don't try to explain it. I mean, you sit there and you think about it. Go home, right? Take a shower, stare into the nozzle of the shower, and ask yourself, what exactly does he mean? Well, it's not me saying it, people. It's them saying it. Bring them on. Bring on the 7. People, look here. At line 6, 6, 6. Are you ready? I'm going to put my little thingy underneath it. Are you ready, people? Can you see the line 666? Who is it? Who is it that we are bringing through 666? Because that's what this verse is. We're bringing to the chances. We are bringing, right, those daughters of Uranos. They are holy and good parthenoi, virgins. They're hierai, they're holy, right? And what are they? They are homodiaitoi. They're those who participate in the daily activity of mini mirofor. Wait, what? Look at line 670. When the name appears, that's the name that you pronounce in the incantation. And they're not pronouncing it like you and I do. They're singing it. Mini miror. Now, a lot of these are palindromes too. They're meant to be done forwards and backwards. Do you understand? Remember, they're bellowing. They're bellowing, right? And who are they? Oh, did you want to get? What do these virgins do? Well, first of all, look at this, people. They rule. Look at line 665. Kratusai krusea prabea. What do? They rule with golden rods. And they have, look, tauta idon aspadzu. Oh my God. Wait, where did it? Oh, there it is. Hang on. Before we do that, look up line 6-4. Parthenus. What are they? In businos. Businos. Who are they? What is businos? It's the finest of those linen strips that you impregnate with the purple. If you look it up in the LSJ, you'll find it, that it says this equals the porphyria, right? This is that dye injected cloth. And what do? They're wearing it. And what do their faces look like? Aspidon prosopa e husas. Did we just read this backwards from 666? Yeah, we did. They have faces of asps, of serpents. Bring up the pictures, Chewy. You have some pictures of that, right? Now, I want to talk about the art with Chewy a little bit here for a second, which we hardly ever do. But I want you to realize what this is, what she is, who she is, right? And when I say what she is, I'm really talking about what she is. What speciation are we talking about, right? This priestess, she has been raised within the right. She is the virgin viper. What does that mean? Does that mean she has the head of an actual snake? Don't be stupid. These are Greeks, man. They would laugh at your stupid ass. Right? She has been under the influence of the communion from that developmental prepubertal stage. The drugs that they have been giving her have altered her. And they haven't altered her in a way that you have observed. What kind of species do we have here? We have a genetically enhanced. And when I say enhanced, what I mean is they have given drugs that have activated genes. They have given drugs that have affected tissue development hormonally. This is the viper, the echidna. And she is all over the place in our text, powerfully. Oh, God. The tag is gorgeous. Now, if you want the mystery, this is why you have to be Christing. Do you understand? Do you know who the people are who abuse this? The generation of vipers. Do you understand? Jesus wasn't being metaphoric. He's being straight up, like he always is, straight up. And when he says something, he means it. We are going to get scandalized. I am going to get arrested. And they are going to kill me. Do you understand? He knew his market. He knew what he was doing. He wasn't a moron. Right? These echidnae are the ones that we open the door to. That's what the text says. They are the seven for whom we open the door. Now, do you see the daughter going through the initiation? Through the dawn, she is calling the music of the seven. She is undergoing initiation. And it says right in the beginning, it's through the drugs. It's all through the drugs. Right? Now, what is this metal music that comes from? What is this metal music that comes from this experience? That's what this text is hiding. That's what let's go back to it. Let's go back to it, people, and I'm pulling it out. I am pulling it out because the music is the key, right? Oh, by the way, phylactery. People have heard with on line 660 here, phylacteria. They're using phylacteries in this. What is that? You think that that's Jewish? It's not. You think it's a Hebrew word. It's not. You only think that because of what was done in the 1st and 2nd centuries Anno Domini to create the false history of the Bible. Right? Look, it's a Greek word. The phylactery is a Greek word, and it's a device that is used in a magical ceremony with which one communicates with the divine. Do you understand? Oh my God. What are we doing, people? We're opening. He says, you're gonna see that open door, right? This is where these virgins are, dressed in that injected cloth. These daughters, right? Oh God. Okay. What are they protecting, people? This is for the esoteric community who wants to figure this out. What are they doing? They are guardians, right? And by the way, Viper virgins are fierce, baby. That stuff they give them over time makes them fierce and like totally fearless, right? What are they guarding? They're guarding the 4 pillars. They're guarding the 4 pillars. Okay. Chaire, right? We're greeting them. Uh-oh. Now look what this, are they watching this? People, look at this. I want to introduce you to something. This is something the German who's going over this and writing and trying to figure out this text. He's putting in these notes, right? And here's one. This is note 666. 666, right? He's referring to the lines. 666, high epsilon Tüchheit. High epsilon Tüchheit. Now, the epsilon is a number. It's the number 5. It's the number 5. And what are Tüchai? Well, notice that's Tüchai, right? The goddess, right? Who is giving us all of this through her voice. It's affixing a P to the front of her name, right? To the front. So, people, what is this crazy German doing with this? Now, you realize I admire British scholars from 1850, and I admire German classes from. No, I'll share it in a second. And German classicists from say 1910 and 1930ish. That's when they dominated with the good shit. That's when they really did the scholarship. You know what I mean? And I want to see what they were talking about for line 666. So I'm going to bring you this word, and I'll share my screen. Yep. Boom. Okay, people, look at this. Where do your ptuchai come from? They come from the nominative form ptux. Ptux. Right? Now notice they say the nominative is only grammatical. Why? Because you're not going to see it. Look at all the forms that you see it in below. You see it in different cases. Ptuchi, ptuches, ptuchas, all with the he. Right? But if you know Greek, ancient Greek, and you're following it, you know that he is wrapped up in that xi, which is a combo when you sibilate it. Right? Fantastic. Fantastic. What is a ptux? It is a layer. Most importantly, it is a layer. Look, layer of what? Layer of metal, layer of cloth, layer of leather, they say here, and strong shields. Talk about layers. You talk about garments. You can talk about writing tablets, layers within the biblon, right? Okay, cool. Look at number 2, Roman numeral 2. They're folds or glens. You can talk about folds of land. Right? It all makes sense. Now look at number 3. Humnon tuchai. These are folds of song or sinuous songs. These are the forms of the 7. that our scholar is saying, hey, please notice these 7 are associated with this song making in lyric poets like Pindar. You know, when you quote Pindar, you're quoting a rock and roll guy, right? Right? That's all. You're just quoting some rock star. You know, Jimi Hendrix once played, right? That's all you're doing. It's fantastic. This is new music, people. This is mystic metal. And it can only be played by the neura of Zeus, by the strings of Zeus that are full of lightning. 6, 6, 6. Oh, God. Some people ask sometimes, they're like, I don't see where it means that. It's because you don't read the stuff, people. You don't read this. You don't spend time reading it. Right? You don't know those 7. Oh, it's why people, it's why they can, where's the whip? God, it just makes me want to, it's why that they can say, son of a, it's why that it doesn't feel as good. No, it's not working. How am I going to let it out? I better stop that. Hello, good morning. All right, fantastic. Oh God, where did I was with 7 of the most beautiful singers. Next thing you knew, I was hitting Timmy. Give me the right. I know this poor person just pulled up here, trying to figure out what's going on. Shut up. He's fine. Tits out, Timmy. Go. Give me the text one more time. Okay, people, I just want to find the Christing. Okay, I just want you to find the Christing in the song, people. Now, those of you who want this song that is in the text, what you're going to find is something that hasn't been called upon, invoked, created, reproduced in several thousand years. This is a tech that you would be reviving, right? Okay. Now, I just want to see. Here we are. Helios and Hermes. Right? Uranos. Okay. Oh, who do we find here? Look who wandered in, dude. This is the light bringing God. Is everybody ready for him? Ion, he has this gorgeous young guy's face, and he's got blonde hair. He's wearing a white chiton. Yeah, and he's got a golden crown. Oh, God. What? What are we going to do? We're going to figure out what the hell to do with this world. Do you understand? It's all right, lady. Just go about your business. She had gorgeous white hair. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm looking for the Christing, people. Looking for the Christing in any sort of look. You know what you do? I don't normally do this, people, where I look through text like this. You know what I mean? Here's the notes. But this is fun. Was that Festager he's quoting? I don't know who that is. Okay, I mean I know Festager, but I don't know what publication he's quoting there. But you know they're obviously trying to do due diligence, right? These German scholars, I'm telling you, fantastic. Here is the didaskalia of the praxis, right? Look at this, people, line 751. Now he's just going to write out. He or she is just going to write out what is the actual way that you carry out the rite, right? Okay, and what is the first thing they jump into? Drugs. Drugs, people. Drugs. This one is the sex drug. Now, people, this one is performed. I forgot to say this. This is my last passage, but I want to say this looking into your faces. This is performed. This rite is performed with drugs that include sexual stimulants. And when I drugs that are meant for you to achieve and maintain a state of orgasm, physiological orgasm. These are these are orgies. These are religious rites. You must be in a place of climax during your drug-induced Christed vision. Do you understand why Jesus is standing there with Mary with his hand full of his seed, saying, you've got to eat this now to have ionic life? Do you understand? People, the ion is what we just exposed. That's him, dude. So it's, don't be surprised that they have sex drugs that you're under the influence of during the process, because they've got to take your brain to a place of orgasm. Now, every hippie out there is like, huh? Right? Every hippie and every billionaire is out there like, wait a minute. No, you didn't understand. Right? Maybe you didn't. Maybe you had a clue. Maybe you had a gut instinct. Personally, I have a theory that every woman who takes psychotropics realizes that this is all keyed into her body. Yeah, I've got a feeling. I don't know. It's something about the pure XX that's not ruined. It's not trashed into an XY. If you think about it, very superfluous, right? You know what I mean? It's easy though. Right? It's not mentally challenging. Why do you think I need a muse, people? Oh God, without the muse, I don't know. There would be bad things. You know what I mean? It would just be complete loss, a loss of any sort of coherent theme, any narrative, any reality. Go back. Yes. Okay. Now, people, what do I want to give you here to finish off? We looked at those virgins that step forward, right? We looked at those virgins that step forward. Thank you. Doors open, Chewy. We looked at those versions that step forward. Now, the individual who's writing this work is telling us at the top, Aeon de Theles, if you really want to use a synmustes. A what? A synmustes. Somebody who can go through the same mystery with you. Do you understand? Somebody who, what does it say? Hostes, so that what? Tale gomana ekanon monon sun soya, so they can hear those things that you hear when you are in the mystery and see what you see. Do you understand me? Where are you? You are in a state of co-ecstasy. Look at line 739. In ecstasy. People, I am willing to bet not a single one of you even thought this was possible. Did you know you can hook two people together so that they see the same invisible? This is the power of the ion. This is ionic life. Give it back to me. Give it back to me. Passage. Oh God, I've got to bring it. People, this is climactic. You know what I mean? Oh, blow it up. Blow it up. Oh, fantastic. Right? Now he says you got to make sure this is a decent person you want to do this with, right? And that this person really deserves it, right? You don't initiate people who are people who don't deserve it, right? Okay, where is here we are. People, look at this line here. It's got a 3 above it. Genesis prote. Taste emes genesis o. Right? Now, that isn't what that would have sounded like, because those are notes, right? But first Genesis of my Genesis, does that sound familiar? Remember, you're children of earth and sky. In the beginning, God created Uranos and Gaia. Ta de hexes hos mustes. Mustes, there's your initiate. Right? What are you going to do? You're going to talk softly over its head with your atonoi thongoi, with your atonic voice. Now, people, this is tech that I'm going to underline it here. Let me underline it. This is tech that we do not recognize. Right? There's got to be a son of God out there somewhere. Right? A priest of Apollo who knows the atonic voice. And why are you doing this, people? You're doing this to create the link. The link is only brought when you chrion autu tein opsin toi mysterioi. When you what? When you Christ him with, where are you going to Christ him? In his face, in his opsis, in his vision. And what are you going to Christ his vision with? Toi mysterioi. The mystery. The mysterion is that vehicle. It is that pharmacon. You are Christing the eyes with the drug. This is the mystery rite. The fact that modern Christians don't recognize or know this is proof they are not followers of Jesus. Uh-oh. This is going to cause some problems. Do you understand? Now, why is it that all these biblical scholars don't know these things? Because they don't read these texts, people. They don't read these texts. And when I watch them on YouTube, or when I watch some kind of podcast with religious experts, it's hilarious at how completely off in ignorance and darkness they are. It's amazing. And it's only because of one thing, people. It's because the muse told me when I was a kid, hey, I got a gorgeous mama to introduce you to. Her name's Lady Greek. And I was like, gimme. You know what I mean? It's the only way. It's the only way, people. It's sitting right there in the text. Did you know that there was a Christ Mithraic liturgy? Of course you didn't. Right? Because you listen to the theologians, you listen to the monists, and you listen to the academics. And what do the academics do? How many academics do you think study this? Now, I told you I did with John Scarborough, who translated some of these. Right? He's one out of a lot. I never met another one who did the PGM. Now, I know there's a guy in Chicago. I know there's a couple other people, but, right, what's his name in Chicago? I'll think of his name in a minute. Who does magic, right? There's a few. Ferroni. Is he in Chicago? I think he's in Chicago. Christopher Ferroni. Anyway, academia has let you down, but the real crime is with the monists who have pushed this false narrative. Completely false narrative, right? None of this, right? A Christ is a name for this dude who came along and he was came through time, bink into the reality, right? Tits out, right? Not right. Let's find out what the reality is. And the only way we're going to do that is from these texts. Now, people, I'm going to end with this. We're going to do some more. You want me to read some comments? Chewy said, read some comments, old fool. Right? I'm going to continue researching this text in every way I can, right? Which includes a lot of lexical. We have a lot of tools that we can employ to really get down to the surface. But I want everybody here to realize this is a mystery rite. This is meant to be performed. It is meant to be administered to people. And now we need the music, because we can't go anywhere without the music. Those 7 virgins, those 7 songs, they're everything. You didn't realize that you have an invisible girl who follows you around and writes while you live. Welcome to the cosmos. Let's do some couple of notes, you people. Do you want to have some one-on-one time? Let's just do some randomness. Oh, you gotta get the banner off there or what? No, go ahead. Okay. Oh, there's a nice one. Look, I got a random love message, right? Still on us, right? Fantastic. That's fantastic. I love you too, man. Love you too. 7 bellows. Does that turn you on? Right? Now, what is that? What are those 7 bellows? We got percussion, we got mute, we got strings, we got percussion, we got bellowing, and we got sibilations too. I'm not quite sure how that all fits together, right? But they're using it, and why? I don't know, right? I mean, we do know, because it obviously propels the mystery forward, allows you to perform the mystery, right? But yeah. The Greek knew and felt the terror and horror of existence. Hey, I quoted that. Who is this, Clarence? Clarence, I quoted that. Yes, that's Nietzsche, right? And I quoted him I put that right in the Chemical Muse right up front because I thought that captured it. Nietzsche was a classicist, people. Right before you get mad at Nietzsche and all the BS that got involved with Nietzsche, remember he's a classicist, and his early work is all about, the birth of tragedy, baby. He loved Dionysus, right? He loved Apollo. Oh, God. Fantastic. I love Nietzsche. He got headaches too a lot. I feel bad for him that he was such a, migraine suffering dude. I got that from you. Oh, you did? Thanks. Fantastic. Now go read The Birth of Tragedy. Right? Go read it, because it's crazy and wonderful. Music sounds different at night. Is that true? That sounds like it should be, because under different geographical conditions, the Greeks found that out, right? By the way, people, thank you very much, Terry. Let's just dote on Greek supremacy, ancient Greek supremacy, right? People, why don't we what is a theater? You realize a theater is a device. It's an acoustic device. You realize that? First time I went, I never got that, right? All my undergraduate until I went to Greece and I sat in the theater, right? I studied about the acoustics of it and all that kind of stuff. Like, it didn't hit me until I was there, right? Now, why is it, people, that this acoustic device that you can hear the drop of a coin all the way in the back seats at the top, you can hear that. Why is that only an invention of the Greeks? It's because the language, people. It's because of the language. You do not develop complex architecture without complex language. Oh, God. You don't see any Egyptian theaters. You don't see Lugal's Agassiz with a fucking theater, do you? No, you don't. They got Jack because their languages are Jack. Just like those Martians and People in Italy, right? They got Jack. Why, people? I don't know. I don't know. Why does English not reach a third of the peak that Mother Greek does? I don't know, baby. It's something in the air, something in the curve of her hips. I don't know. Oh God, but it's gorgeous. Will you talk about the harpies? Yeah. Yeah, those grabbers, those snatchers, dude. Right. I think the harpies get a black eye. Black eye, because I haven't think they're sick. Right. Imagine the people who rip apart your soul, who tear your soul, who take the connection of your soul to your body, the you and the meat, and they wham, separate it, drag it away. Oh God, the snatchers, right? Did you ever see someone get snatched? Did you ever see someone get snatched? A lot of us go through life and we have the opportunity to see the harpies at work. Oh God, give me the next one. Soul vampires. Do you like that? You like that? Oh, one of the best soul vampires there were in art was that hot Lhasa Veku, baby. Who is Lhasa Veku? Oh God, she is Aphrodite of death. Think of Aphrodite and death somehow got together and made a child, right? That is Lhasa Veku. And what does she do? She shows up and smashes your brain. Wait, what? Yeah, that's how they depicted it. Some sexy, gorgeous, and she wears these little skirt looking things, right? Sexy, gorgeous black skirt wearing, death hammer wielding. Holy God, I'm going to crap my pants. Do you know what I mean? Oh God. Now we're getting into some Etruscan stuff. I love these texty deep dives. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thanks, Lux. Hidden light. Oh, beautiful. That's gorgeous. Thanks. Okay, we'll do this some more, right? As I find, I've got a text from the 2nd century. I don't want to tell anybody what it is because I don't want to spoil it because it's so fun. But it has the right and the drugs and Christing. It's got everything in it. Yeah. Who? Let's see. Almond what? No, his space. I can't read that. Oh, here. What's that say about the whip? My priest just crapped his pants when I shed whip. Raul, were you whipping? Were you out there spreading reality with the whip? My God, man. I think pooping in the pants is a whole part of the deal. You know what I mean? I think it's a whole part of the deal. It's difficult. Imagine the initiates, people. They're right. They're encountering music that is right, mystic rock, right, mystic metal, and they're under the influence and they're getting whipped. Oh God, people are screaming. Man, it's the place to go. I'm just telling you. If blessed be the Jesus who is Christ and with the boys in the park. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. Boys in the park. If Jesus had a band, oh my God, what have I done? Boys in the Park, people. That's the band that Jesus was in. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you for this comment. Where's the Australia? Bring that one up. Thank you from Australia. Praise Danny for introducing you to a whole new audience. Yes. Yeah. Good point. Good point. Thank you, Danny Jones, right, for spreading the opportunity for us to get together. It's coming through you. Now, I'll stop there, but I want to say about classes. I'm this close to a format that everybody will love and that will change the world in a way that's beautiful. and I'm this close. Probably this week. I'm going to surprise it on you, bring it up. But I told you, give me 2 weeks, and I'm right there. So for everybody who wants to be taught ancient Greek, for everybody who wants to be taught, and I'm filtering out the people who will come in just for the sake of making videos and crap like that and saying stuff about you. You know, it's like spies, right? I'm creating a way to bring you, those of you who are pure, you know what I mean, to bring you that material. And it's an honor, and it's a pleasure to do so. And I'll keep doing so as long as I can, right? And for us to come to that state where those doors are opened, right? There is a goal. There's a beginning and an end. There is an alpha and omega. Welcome. Welcome to the dawn. Hail Satan.
They roll around like a zombie do, eyes roll in the back of their head, eating the dead, blood drinkers, snow blind again. On the microphone, 1-2, Orphic harmony on the harp. It's Donnie Darko, milking these motherfucking bricks out. Teddy Bass putting in more work, with politicians pulling your skirts. Just dance a little bit, boogie woogie, 2 shoes at the party, dressed to kill. These motherfucking drugs got him ill, baby. I'm a Diaz dead switch with the prick. Who brought these drugs? Hit him with the magic tune.